Guess that's all there are, Miss Cutler. They're all under the tree.
Thank you, John. My, I never saw anyone get so many presents. I can hardly wait to see what's in them.
Well, Mr. Whiteside opened them, Miss Cutler.
Well, John, you see, Christmas is Mr. Whiteside's personal property. He invented it, and it belongs to him. First thing tomorrow morning, he will open each and every present, and there will be the goddamnedest fuss you ever saw. My, look at his presents from Shirley Temple, William Mine Phelps, Billy Rose, Apple Water, Santa Mom. My, I can hardly wait for tomorrow. My assembly is wonderful. Mr. Whiteside's tree is so beautiful, too. Mr. and Mrs. Stanley have the bears in their bed, you know. They can hardly dress at night.
Good evening, John.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Jefferson. Merry Christmas.
Hello, Maggie. Merry Christmas, Sarah.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Jefferson.
Say, this is good, isn't it? I want a little quiet blackmail and weekly radio hour to get you. What did the sponsors give him?
They gave him a full year's supply of their product, cream of mush.
Give it right back to them, over the air.
Wait till you hear tonight's broadcast, old fellow. It's so sticky I haven't been able to get it off my fingers since I copied it.
I'll bet. Alright, listen, I'll come clean. Under the influence of God knows what, I just bought your Christmas present.
Why, Mr. Jefferson.
Only, I want you to come see it before I throw away my hard-earned money. Can you come downtown and see it?
Bert, this is very sweet of you. I'm quite touched. What is it? I can't wait.
A 2-year subscription to Pick, Click, Look, and Listen. Say, do you really think I'm gonna tell you? Will you come downtown and see?
All right. Sherry, I'm going out for a few minutes. With Horace Greeley, I won't be long.
Oh, well, Mr. W. How about some cribbage tonight after your broadcast?
No, I will not play cribbage with you, Klondike Harry. Where are you off to now, Madam Butterfly?
I'm being given a Christmas present. Anything you want done downtown?
Yes, bring baby a lollipop. And what are you giving me for Christmas, Jefferson? I've enriched your feeble life beyond your capacity to repay me.
Yes, that's what I figured. So I'm not giving you anything.
Well, I was giving you my old trust, but now I shan't. Maggie, what time are those radio men coming?
About 6:30. I'll be here. You've got to cut, Sherry. You're 4 minutes over. By the way, there's a wire here from Beverly, Carlton. He doesn't know a train he can get out of Chicago, but he'll be here sometime this evening.
Good. Is he staying overnight?
No, he's got to get right out again. He's sailing Friday on the Queen Mary.
You think I could peek in through the window? Beverly Carlton used to be one of my heroes.
Used to be, you ink-stained hat. Beverly Carlton is the greatest single talent in the English theater today. Get this illiterate numbskull out of my sight, Maggie, and don't bring him back.
Oh yes, I won't come back. Until Beverly Carlton gets here.
Bert, where are we going? I want to know what you bought me. I'm like a 10-year-old kid.
You know, you look like a 10-year-old kid, Maggie, at that.
Hello, operator. Give me the mansion house, please. No, I don't know the number. Hello, mansion house. Has a Miss Lorraine Sheldon arrived yet? Yes, that's right, Miss Lorraine Sheldon from New York. She hasn't. Miss Preen, you're obviously in this room, that is true, isn't it?
Yes, it is, but...
Therefore you came in. Hereafter, please knock.
There's some expressmen in here with the crate, Mr. Whiteside. I told them to come around the front.
Well, thank you, John. Don't stand there, Miss Preen. You look like a frozen custard. Go away.
Yes, sir.
Right in here. Looks like some kind of animals.
I'll say it's animals. They had to feed them at 7 o'clock this morning.
Well, who's it from, John?
Admiral Richard E. Bert. Say.
I'll bring it over here. Why, they're penguins. 2, 3, 4 penguins. Hello, my pretties.
Instructions for feeding are on the top. 2 of those slats always.
To be fed only whale blubber, eels, and cracked lobster.
Well, they got Coca-Cola this morning and liked it.
Hello, hello, hello. You know they make the most entrancing companions, John. I want these put right in the library with me. Take them right in.
Yes, sir.
I better tell Sarah or a couple dozen lobsters.
Yes, sir.
I don't suppose whale lovers in season.
Good evening.
Yes, it is.
The door is open so high. Merry Christmas.
It's Merry Christmas, Doctor. Do you happen to know if there's any eels in town?
How's that?
Yeah, never mind. I was a fool to ask you.
I opened those two slats on the side a little, Mr. Whiteside. They seem so crowded in there.
Thank you, John.
Mr. Whiteside.
I'm sorry you happen to drop in now, Doctor. I had to do my yogi exercises.
Oh, Mr. Whiteside, we were going to work on my book. When are we going to get started working on it? I was hoping that today, maybe. Miss Preen, good evening.
Oh, good evening, Doctor. Doctor, perhaps I'm not well, but when I opened those doors just now, I thought I saw a penguin with a thermometer in its mouth.
What's this? Have those penguins got out of their crate?
Penguins? Did you say penguins?
Yes, Doctor, please go in and capture them, please, and put them back in their crate. There are 4 of them.
Of course, yes.
And Miss Preen, will you entertain them, please, until I come in?
Yes, sir.
The Christmas tree in the bedroom just fell on Mr. Stanley. He's got a big bump on his forehead.
Why isn't that too bad? Go ahead, Doctor. Go on, Miss Preen.
Well, Mr. Bradley, when are we going to be working on that?
I don't know, Doctor. Tomorrow.
All right, tomorrow.
Hello, Mr. Whiteside.
Hello, Dickie, my boy. Dr. Bradley is the greatest living argument for mercy killings. Well, Dickie, my boy, would you like a candid camera shot of my left nostril this evening?
No, I'm all stocked up on those. Have you a minute to look at some of the new ones I've taken?
Oh, I certainly have. Why, Richard, these are splendid. There's real artistry in them. They're as good as anything by Margaret Ward White. This is the essence of photographic journalism.
Say, I didn't know they were as good as that. I just like to take pictures, that's all.
Richard, I've been meaning to talk to you about this. You're not just a kid fooling around with a camera anymore. These are good. Now, here's what you ought to do. You ought to get on a boat and get out of here. And just get off. Do some of those things you were telling me about. Get off wherever it stops. Galveston, Mexico, Singapore. Just work your way through and take pictures. Millions of them. Terrible pictures, wonderful pictures, everything.
Say, wouldn't I like to, though? If I could do that, I'd be the happiest guy in the world.
Well, why can't you? If I were your age, I'd do it like a shot.
Well, you know why, Dad.
Richard, you really want to do this more than anything in the world?
I certainly do.
Then do it.
Hello, Dick. Good afternoon, Mr. Whiteside.
Hello, my lovely. And so I'm afraid, Richard, it's up to you.
I guess it is. Well, Mr. Whiteside, you've been splendid, and I'll never forget it.
Righto, Richard.
Thank you. Are you going upstairs?
In a few minutes, Richard.
Well, knock on my door. I want to talk to you about something.
Yes, I will. Mr. Whiteside.
June, my lamb, you were too young to know about the Elwell murder, weren't you? Completely fascinating. I have about 5 favorite murders, but the Elwell case is one of them. Would you like to hear about it?
Well, Mr. Whiteside, I wanted to talk to you. Would you mind for a few minutes? It's important.
Certainly, dear. I take this is all about your young Lothario at the factory.
Yes. I just can't seem to make Father understand. It's like talking to a blank wall. He won't meet him. He won't even talk about it. What are we to do, Mr. Whiteside? Sandy and I love each other. I just don't know where to turn.
My dear, I'd like to meet this young man. I'd like to see him for myself.
Would you meet him, Mr. Whiteside? He's outside. He's in the kitchen now.
Good, bring him in.
Now, Mr. Whiteside, he's a very sensitive boy. You will be nice to him, won't you?
God damn it, June, when will you learn I'm always kind and courteous? Bring this idiot in.
Sandy! Sandy! Here he is, Mr. Whiteside. This is Sandy.
How do you do, sir?
How do you do? I've heard a great deal about you from June this past week. It seems, if I've been correctly informed, that you two babes in the woods have quietly gone out of your minds.
There's another name for it. It's called love.
Well, you've come to the right place. Dr. Sheridan Whiteside. Broken hearts mended, breaks relined, hamburgers. Go right ahead.
Well, if you haven't sold you anything at all, Mr. Whiteside, you know the jam. You see, I work for the labor union, Mr. Whiteside. I'm an organizer. I've been organizing men in Mr. Stanley's factory. Mr. Stanley's pretty sore about it.
Well, I'll bet.
Did June tell you that?
She did.
Well, that being the case, Mr. Whiteside, I don't think I have the right to try to influence you. If she marries me, it means a definite break with her family, and I don't like to bring that about. But the trouble is, Mr. Stanley's so stubborn about it, and so arbitrary. You know, this is not something I've done just to spite him. We fell in love with each other. But Mr. Stanley behaves as though we're all a big plot. John L. Lewis sent me here just to marry his daughter.
He's tried to fire Sandy twice out of the factory, but couldn't come to the Wagner Act. Thank God.
Yes, he thinks I wrote that too.
If he'd only let me talk to him, if he'd let Sandy talk to him.
No, we've gone over all that, June. Anyway, this morning I got word that I'm needed in Chicago. I may have to go on to Frisco from there. So you see the jam with it.
Sandy's leaving tonight, Mr. Whiteside, and he'll probably be gone a year, so we've simply got to decide now.
My dear, this is absurdly simple. It's no problem at all. Now, to my John decide. Hello? Yes, this is Whiteside. Forgive me, it's a transatlantic call. Yes, who's calling? Oh, put him through. It's Walt Disney. Hello? Walt, how's my little dash of genius? Yes, I hoped you would. How'd you know I was out here? Oh, I see. Oh, yes, I'm listening. Now? Oh, 10 seconds more. Mr. Disney calls me every Christmas. Yes, Walt, I hear it. It sounds just like static. June. Thanks, old man, and a Merry Christmas to you. Well, tell me, is there any news in Hollywood? Who's in Lana Turner's sweater these days? I see. Well, goodbye, old man, and don't worry about Fantasia. It wasn't your fault. Beethoven hasn't written a hit in years. Goodbye. June, my land, you know what that was you just listened to? The voice of Donald Duck.
Not really.
Mr. Disney calls me every Christmas so that I can hear it. 2 years ago, I was walking on the bottom of the ocean in a diving suit with William Beebe, but he got me. Now, where were we? Yes, June. I like your young man. I've an unerring instinct about people. I've never been wrong, and that's why I wanted to meet him. Now, my feeling is you two will be very happy together. Whatever his beliefs are, he's entitled to them, and you shouldn't let anything stand in your way. Now, as I see it, it's no problem at all. Stripped of its externals, what does it come down to? Your father. The possibility of making you unhappy, is that right?
Very unhappy.
Well, that isn't the point. Suppose your parents are unhappy. It's good for them. Develops their characters. Look at me. I left home at the age of 4 and haven't been back since. Then here we are on the radio, and it's enough for them.
Then your advice is to go ahead, Mr. Whiteside?
It is. Marry him tonight, True.
You mean that, Mr. Whiteside?
No, I mean you should marry Hamilton Fish. If I didn't mean it, I wouldn't say it. What do you want me to do? Say it all over again? My own opinion is you're not worthy this young man. Come on, man. Stop going.
There's Dad!
Forgive us for trespassing, Mr. Whiteside.
Not at all, old man. It's Christmas after all. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Ah, yes. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Would you like to come, June? We're bringing presents over to the Dexters.
No, thank you, Mother. I had to write some letters.
Come on, baby.
Mr. Stanley, what happened to your forehead? Did you have an accident?
No, Mr. Whiteside, I'm taking boxing lessons. Come along, Daisy.
Dear Mr. Whiteside, I've been trying all day to see you, to give you this.
Why, Miss Stanley, a Christmas gift for me.
It's only a trifle, but I wanted you to have it. It's a picture of me as I used to be, taken on another Christmas many years ago. Don't open it till the stroke of midnight, will you? Merry Christmas, Mr. Whiteside. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Miss Stanley.
This is Stanley.
Yes, it is.
I've come to see Mr. Whiteside. Will you tell him Miss Sheldon is here?
Lorraine, my blossom girl.
Sherry, my sweet. Oh, darling, look at that poor, sweet, tortured face. Let me kiss it. You poor darling. How drawn you are. Sherry, my sweet, I want to cry.
All right, dear, you've made a very nice entrance. Now relax.
But darling, I've been so worried. And now seeing you in that chair.
This chair fits my fanny as nothing else ever has. I feel better than I have in years, and my only concern is of news of the outside world. So take all that skunk and tell me everything. How are you, my dear?
Darling, I'm so relieved. You look perfectly wonderful. I've never seen you look better. I look a wreck? I just dashed through New York, didn't do a thing about Christmas. Hattie Carnegie, I cut my hair down and got right on the train. And the Normandy coming back was simply hectic. Fun, you know, but simply exhausting. Jock Whitney and Cary Grant and Dorothy DeFrosso, it was too exhausting. And London before that was so magnificent, dear. Well, I simply never got to bed at all. Darling, I have so much to tell you, I don't know where to start.
Well, start with the dirt first, dear. That's what I want to hear.
Let me see. Sybil Cartwright was thrown right out of Ciro's. It was the night before I left. She was wearing one of those new cellophane dresses and you could absolutely see Trafalgar Square. And Sir Harry Montross, the painter, you know, is suing his mother for disorderly conduct. It's just shocked everyone. And, oh, before I forget, Anthony Eden told me he's going to be on your New Year's broadcast, Sherry. And Beatrice Lilly gave me a message for you. She says for you to take off 25 pounds right away and send them to her by parcel post. She needs them.
I'll pack them in ice. Now, come on, dear. What about you? What about your love life? Now, I don't believe for one moment you never got to bed at all, if you'll pardon the expression.
Sherry, dear, you're dreadful.
Well, what about that splendid bit of English mother, Lord Bottomley? Haven't you hooked him yet?
Sherry, please. Cedric is a very dear friend of mine.
Now, come, dear, this is Sherry. Don't try to pull the bedclothes over my eyes. Don't tell me you wouldn't like to be Lady Bottomley with 100,000 pounds a year and 12 castles. By the way, has he had his teeth fixed yet? Every time I order Roquefort cheese, I think of those teeth.
Sherry, really. Cedric may not be brilliant, but he's rather sweet, poor man. And he's very fond of me. And he does represent an English way of living that I like. Surrey, London for the season, shooting box in Scotland, that lovely old castle in Wales. You were there, Sherry, you know what I mean.
I do indeed.
Well, really, Sherry, why not? If I can marry Cedric, I don't know why I shouldn't. Shall I tell you something, Sherry? I think, from something he said just before I sailed, that he's finally coming around to it. It wasn't definite, mind you, but don't be surprised if I am Lady Bottomley before very long.
Lady Bottomley, won't Kansas City be surprised? However, I shall be a flower girl and give the groom an iron toothpick as a wedding present. Come, dear, let's have some more of your skullduggery.
Well,
Mr. Whiteside!
What? No, not now. I'm busy.
Who's that?
He's fixing the plumbing. Now come, dear, I want some news.
But darling, what about this play? After all, I've come all the way from New York, even on Christmas Eve. I've been so excited ever since your phone call. Where is it? When can I read it?
Well, here's the situation. This young author, his name is Bert Jefferson, gave me the play with the understanding that I sent it to Kit Cornell. Now, it's a magnificent part, and God knows I feel disloyal to Kit.
Sherry?
Anyhow, there you are. Now, I've done this much. The rest is up to you. He's young and attractive. Now, just how you'll go about persuading him, I'm sure you know more about than I do.
Darling, how can I ever thank you? Does he know I'm coming? Mr. Jefferson, I mean.
No, you're just out here visiting me. You'll meet him, and that's that. Get him to take you to dinner and work around with the play. Good God, I don't have to tell you how to do these things. How'd you get all those other parts?
Sherry. Well, I'll go get into something more attractive. I just dumped my bags and rushed right over here. Darling, you're wonderful.
All right, dear, now run along and get into your working clothes. And come right back here and spend Christmas Eve with Sherry, and I'll have Mr. Jefferson on tap. Oh, by the way, I've got a little surprise for you. Who do you think is paying us a flying visit? None other than your old friend and co-star, Beverly Carlton.
Really? Beverly. I thought he was being glamorous again on a tramp steamer.
Don't be bitter, Push, just because he got better notices than you did.
Don't be silly, Sherry. I never read notices. I simply wouldn't care to act with him again, that's all. He's not staying here, is he? I hope not.
Temper, temper, temper. No, he's not. Where'd you get that diamond clip, dear? That's a new bit of blue, isn't it?
Haven't you seen this before? Cedric gave it to me for his mother's birthday. She was simply furious. Now, darling, I've got a taxi waiting outside. If I'm going to get back here in time...
Sherry, what do you think? I've just been given the most beautiful...
Oh, hello, Maggie. I knew you must be around here somewhere. How are you, my dear?
Santa's been at work, my pet. Blossom Girl just dropped in out of the blue and surprised us.
Hello, Lorraine.
Who's that, Bert? Come in here, Bert. This is Mr. Bert Jefferson, young newspaper man. Miss Lorraine Sheldon.
Oh, how do you do, Miss Sheldon?
How do you do? I didn't quite catch the name. Jefferson?
That's right, Beth.
Why, Mr. Jefferson, you don't look like a newspaper man. You don't look like a newspaper man at all.
Really? Thought it was written all over me in neon lights.
Oh, no, not at all. I would have said you were, I don't know, an aviator or an explorer or something. They have that same kind of dash about them. I'm simply enchanted with your town, Mr. Jefferson. It gives one such a warm, gracious feeling. Tell me, have you lived here all your life?
Practically.
If you wish to hear the story of his life, Lorraine, kindly do so on your own time. Maggie and I have work to do. Now, get out of here, Jefferson. On your way, Blossom, on your way.
He's the world's rudest man, isn't he? Shall I drop you? I'm headed down to the mansion house, I think it's called.
Thanks, but I've got my car. Suppose I drop you?
Oh, would you? That would be lovely. We'll send a taxi off. See you in a little while, Sherry. Bye, Maggie.
Bye, Maggie. I'm invited back for dinner, am I not?
Yes, you are. At Christmas, I always feed the needy. Now, please, stop oozing out. Get out.
Come on, Mr. Jefferson. I want to hear more about this charming little town. And I want to know a good deal about you, too.
Now, let me see. Is there a copy of that broadcast here? How much did you say they wanted out? 4 minutes?
That's right. 4 minutes. She's looking well, isn't she?
What's that?
Countess D. Pushover. Quite a surprise for dropping in, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Now, come on, Maggie, come on. Get to work.
Why, she must have gone through New York like a dose of salt. How long is she going to stay?
What? I don't know. A few days. In this joyous season of the year when the hearts of men, I can't cut that.
Isn't it curious? There was Lorraine, snug as a bug in somebody's bed on the Normandy.
And the Yuletide season
Now,
passed.
Sherry, dear, we will talk a bit.
Now listen to me, Maggie. Just because an old friend of mine happens to come out here and visit me for Christmas. I have a hunch that's Beverly. Go and see if it is, will you? Run.
Magpie.
Beverly.
A large voice of incestuous kiss for my magpie. Mwah.
Come in here, you Piccadilly pen pusher, and gaze upon a soul in agony.
Don't tell me how you are, Sherry dear. I want none of the tiresome details. I have only a little time, so the conversation will be entirely about me, and I shall love it. Shall I tell you how I glittered through the South Seas like a silver scimitar? Or would you rather hear how I frolicked through Sambesia, making love to the Major General's daughter and finishing a 3-act play at the same time? Magpie dear, you are the moonflower of my middle age, and I love you very much. Say something tender to me.
Beverly, darling.
That's my girl. Now then, Sherry dear, without going into mountainous waves of self-pity, how are you?
I'm fine, you presumptuous cockney. Now, how was the trip? Wonderful?
Fabulous. I did a fantastic amount of work. By the way, did I catch a glimpse of that little boudoir butterfly while Sheldon, in a motor car, was hiking up the driveway?
You did indeed. She's paying us her Christmas visit.
Dear girl. They do say she set fire to her mother, but I don't believe it. Sherry, my infant one. Not only have I written the finest comedy since Moliere, but also the best review since my last one, and an operetta that frightens me, it's so good. I shall play it for 8 weeks in London and 6 in New York. That's all. No matinees. Then I want the Grecian Islands. Magpie, why don't you come along? Why don't you desert this cannonball of fluff and come with me?
Beverly, darling, be careful. You're catching me at a good moment.
Tell me, Beverly, how was Hollywood? How long were you there?
3 unbelievable days. I saw everyone from Adrian to Zack. They came. Poor dears. Just to a shrug. I was insufferably charming and ruthlessly firm in refusing $7 million for 2 minutes' work.
Well, what about Banjo? Did you see my wonderful Banjo in Hollywood?
I did. He gave a dinner for me. I arrived in white tie and tails to be met at the door by 2 bewigged butlers who quietly proceeded to take my trousers off. I was then ushered, in my lemon silk drawers, into a room full of Norma Shear, Claudette Colbert, and Aldous Huxley, among others. Dear, sweet, incomparable Banjo.
I'll never forget that summer at MT when he put the microphone in Lorraine's mattress and played the record the next day at lunch.
I remember it indeed. Lorraine left MT by the next boat.
I wish Banjo were here now.
What's the matter, Magpie? Is Lorraine being her own sweet, sick-making self?
You wouldn't take her to the Grecian Islands with you, would you, Beverly? Just for me?
Now, Lorraine is a charming person who has gallantly given up her own Christmas to spend it with me.
Oh, I knew I had a bit of dirt for us all to nibble on.
Mr. Whiteside!
What? Oh, no, not now.
Have you kidnapped someone yet?
Yes, that was Charlie Ross. Now, come on, is this something juicy?
Juicy as a pomegranate. It is the latest report from London on the winter maneuvers of Miss Lorraine Sheldon against the left flank, in fact, all flanks, of Lord Cedric Bottom. Listen. Lorraine has just left us on a cloud of Chanel number 5. Since September, in her relentless pursuit of his lordship, she has paused only to change girdles and check her oil. She has chased him, panting, from castle to castle, till he finally took refuge for several weekends in the gentleman's lavatory of the House of Lords. Practically no one is betting on the dog this year. We are all making book on Lorraine. She's sailing tomorrow on the Normandy, but would return on the Atlantic Clipper if Bottomley so much as belches in her direction. Have you ever met Lord Bottomley, Magpie, dear?
No, I haven't.
Not for very good shooting today, blasted. Only 6 partridges, 4 grouse, and the Duke of Sutherland. Ha! Ha!
My God, that's Bottomley to his very bottom.
Ripping debate in the house today. Old Basil spoke for 3 hours to drop dead at the end of it. Ripping! Ha!
You're making it up, Beverly. No one sounds like that.
It's so good it's uncanny. Damn it, Beverly, why must you race out of here? I never see enough of you, you ungrateful Moppet.
Sherry, darling, I can only tell you that my love for you is so great, I changed trains at Chicago so that I could spend 10 minutes with you and wish you a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, my lad, my little magpie.
Beverly.
And now I have just time for one magnificent number to give you a taste of how brilliant the whole thing is. It's the second number from my new review.
Oh, damn, get rid of the Maggie.
Hello? Oh, hello, Bert. Oh, well, just a minute. Beverly, would you speak to a newspaper man for 2 minutes? I kind of promised him.
Won't have time, Magpie, unless he's under the piano.
Oh. Well, just a minute. Would you speak to him at the station? Bert, go to the station. He'll be there in a few minutes. Bye.
The stalls are impatient, Beverly. Let's have this second-rate masterpiece.
It's called What Am I to Do? Often, nightfall, I think I might fall down from my perilous heights. Deep in the heart of me, always a part of me, quivering, shivering light. Run, little lady, ere the shady shacks of time bar you with their winged desire, cinch you with their solitary fire, soften, flippant, drooping, it's olden and golden, the dawn that brings me, cherishing, so perishing, up to the stars I climb. What am I to do toward ending this madness, this sadness that's rending me through? The flowers of yesteryear are haunting me, taunting me, darling, for wanting you. What am I to say to warnings of sorrow when warnings tomorrow bring the doom? Will I see the cosmic prince scattered and shattered to bits? What am I to do?
Wonderful, Beverly.
Beverly, it's superb. The best thing you've ever written.
Please, let me say that.
Come in, Buzzcock.
The airwaves, eh? Well, I shan't have to hear you, thank God. I shall be on the train.
Mr. Westcott, will you go in that room? John, will you show them where to plug in? Come on, Whiteside, say goodbye.
Right this way, gentlemen.
Stop this nonsense.
Au revoir, Sherry. Merry Christmas.
Beverly, my land. Maggie, what the hell? I want to talk to Beverly.
Miss Beverly in London on July 12th.
I will not be rushed out of this room like a baby that has to have his diapers changed.
Oh, sorry, excuse me. I'll wait here.
Back high, come get a kiss.
Beverly, I want 1 minute. I must have it. You'll make the train. The station's a minute and a half from here.
What's the matter, Magpie?
I'm in great trouble.
Magpie, what is it?
I've fallen in love.
No.
Yes, for the first time in my life, Beverly, I'm in love. I can't tell you about it, there isn't time. But Sherry is trying to break it up. In his own fiendish way, he's doing everything he can to break it up.
Why, the old flounder. What's he doing?
Lorraine. He's brought Lorraine here to smash it up.
Oh, it's somebody here, in this town.
Yes, a newspaper man. The one you're going to see at the station. He's written a play, and I know Sherry must be using that as bait. You know Lorraine. She'll eat him up alive. You've got to help me, Beverly.
Of course I will, Magpie. What do you want me to do?
I've got to get her out of here. The further away, the better. And you can do it for me.
But how? How can I? I'm leaving.
Have you a card with the broadcast, Miss Cutler?
There's one on the table.
Thank you. One of those penguins ate the original.
Now this is what I want you to do. Yes, but
I'd love it. I'd absolutely love it. It's simply enchanting and bitches Sherry and Lorraine at the same time. It's pure heaven. I adore it, and I shall do it up to Brown.
the first child shall be named Beverly. Darling, you're wonderful.
Of course I am. Come to Chiselwood for your honeymoon, and I'll put you up. Goodbye, my lovely. I adore you. Mercy, let me out of here.
Shall I straighten up for the broadcast, Miss Cutler?
No, John isn't television, thank God. They'll only hear the liquid voice.
He really is wonderful, isn't he? Mr. Whiteside, the things he finds time to do.
Yes, he certainly sticks his nose in everything, John.
Is the girl in there, Miss Cutler?
Yes, she is, Mr. Westcott.
Thank you.
Why, Miss June? Are you going away?
No, John, no, Mr. Whiteside's in there, I suppose?
Yes, he's getting ready to go on the radio.
Oh, would you? No, never mind. Look, John!
Where is he? In the library?
Yes, he's busy.
Well, maybe we ought to.
Thank you, John. Hello, dear. Where's Sherry?
Inside working. He's broadcasting very soon.
Of course, Christmas Eve. What a wonderful man Sheridan Whiteside is. You know, my dear, it must be such an utter joy to be secretary to somebody like Sherry.
Yes, you meet such interesting people. That's Write it down, Lorraine. Going anywhere?
This? Oh, I just threw on anything at all. Aren't you dressing for dinner?
No, just what meets the eye.
Who does your hair, Maggie?
A little French woman named Maggie Cutler comes in every morning.
You know, every time I see you, I keep thinking your hair could be so lovely. I always wanted to get my hands on it.
I always wanted to get my hands on yours, Lorraine.
What, dear? By the way, what time does Beverly get here? I'm not over anxious to meet him.
He's been and gone, Lorraine.
Really? Well, I'm very glad. Of course, you're great friends, aren't you? You and Beverly?
Yes, we are. I think he's a wonderful person.
Oh, I suppose he is. But really, when I finished acting with him, I was a perfect wreck. All during that tender love scene that the critics thought was so magnificent, he kept dropping peanut shells down my dress. I wouldn't act with him again if I were starving.
Tell me, Lorraine, have you found a new play yet?
No, I haven't. There was a pile of manuscripts waiting in New York for me, but I hurried right out of here to Sherry.
Yes, that was wonderful of you, Lorraine, to drop everything that way and rush to Sherry's wheelchair.
Well, after all, Maggie dear, what else has one in this world but friends?
That's what I always say. Everything okay?
Yes, thank you.
How long will Sherry be in there?
Not long. Did you know Mr. Jefferson has written quite a good play? The young man that drove you to the hotel.
Really? No, I didn't. Isn't that interesting?
Yes, isn't it?
Oh, they put a polish on my nails I simply loathe. I don't suppose Elizabeth Arden has a branch in this town.
Not if she has any sense.
Well, I'll just bear it, but it does depress me. Maggie, have you read this? Everybody was reading it on the boat. I hear you simply can't put it down.
I put it down, right there. Hello? Yes? Yes? Miss Lorraine Sheldon? Yes, she's here. There's a transatlantic call coming through for you, Lorraine.
Transatlantic? Me here? But what in the world?
It's London.
London? Hello? Hello, Cedric! Cedric, is this you? Why, what a surprise! Why, Cedric, you darling! How did you know I was here? What? Darling, don't talk so fast and you won't stutter so. That's better. Yes, now I can hear you. Yes, very clearly. It's as though you're just around the corner. I see. What? Darling? Cedric, dearest, would you wait just one moment, please? Maggie, would you mind? It's Lord Bodley. A very personal call. Would you mind?
Oh, not at all.
Yes, my dearest. Now tell me. What? Cedric, don't be nervous. Oh, my darling. Oh, my sweet. You don't know how I pray for this every night on the boat. Darling, yes. Yes, 1,000 times yes. I'll take a plane right out of here and catch the next boat. What? Cedric, don't stutter so. Yes, and I love you, my darling.
Yes, I have a timetable right here. And don't worry, Lorraine, because if there's no train, I'll drive you to Cleveland and you can catch the plane from there.
Oh, Maggie, you're wonderful. Sherry, what's the matter with you? You haven't said a word. You haven't even congratulated me.
Let me understand this, Lorraine. Am I to gather from your girlish squeal that you're about to toss your career into the ash can?
Oh, not at all. Of course, I might not be able to play this season, but there'll be other seasons, Sherry.
I see, and everything else goes into the ash can with it. Is that right?
But Sherry, you couldn't expect me to...
Don't explain, Lorraine. I understand only too well. I also understand why Cornell remains the first actress of all theater.
Oh, this is wonderful. We're on luck, Lorraine. There's a plane out of Cleveland at 10:03. Takes about an hour to get there. Why, it all works out wonderfully, doesn't it, Sherry?
Peachy.
Maggie, what's the number of that hotel that I'm staying at? I've got to get my maid started packing.
Mikaela, 3-2.
Miss Alec, 3-2, please. Let's see. I sail Friday, 5-day boat. That means I ought to be in London Wednesday night. Hello, this is Miss Sheldon. That's right. Put me through to my maid, will you?
Oh, Sherry, look. It's starting to snow. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, I've never felt more like Christmas in my life. Don't you, Sherry, dear?
Shut your nasty little face.
Cosette? Now listen carefully, Cosette. We're leaving here tonight by plane and sailing Friday on the Queen Mary. I want you to start packing immediately and I'll call for you in about an hour. That's right. Now I'd like you to send these cables for me. Have you got a pencil? Right? The first one goes to Lord and Lady Kennard. You'll find all these addresses in my little book. It's in my dressing case. Lord and Lady Kennard, my darlings, returning Friday, Queen Mary. Cedric and I being married immediately on arrival. Wanted you to be the first to know. Love, Lorraine. Now send what? Oh, thank you, Cosette. Thank you very much. Now send the same message to Lady Astor, Lord Beaverbrook, and my mother in Kansas City. Got that? Then send a telegram to Hattie Carnegie, New York. Please meet me, Sherry Netherlands, noon tomorrow with sketches of bridal gown and trousseau. Lorraine Sheldon. And then send one to Monsieur Pierre Cartier, Cartier's London. Will you hold in reserve for me the triple string of pearls I picked out in October? Cable me, Queen Mary. Lorraine Sheldon. Have you got all that straight, Cosette? That's fine. Now you'll have to rush, my dear. I'll be at the hotel in about an hour, so be ready. Goodbye. Thank goodness for Cosette. I just died without her. She's the most wonderful maid in the world. Well, life is really just full of surprises, isn't it? Who'd have thought an hour ago I'd be on my way to London?
An hour ago? No, I certainly wouldn't have thought it an hour ago.
Will you both stop this female drooling? I have a violent headache.
Oh, Sherry, can I get you something?
Look, Sherry, I'm sorry if I've offended you, but after all, my life is my own, and I can do
Hello,
it.
everybody. Say, do you know it's smelling out? Going to have a real old-fashioned Christmas.
Why don't you telephone your scoop to the New York Times?
Bert, Miss Sheldon's got to catch a plane out of Cleveland tonight. Can we drive wherever you and I?
Why, certainly. Sorry to have to go, Miss Sheldon. No bad news, I hope.
Oh, on the contrary. Very good news. Wonderful news.
Yes, wonderful. Calls for a drink, I think. You're not being a very good host, Sherry. How about a bottle of champagne?
Well, I can do better than that. Let me fix you a Jefferson special, okay, Mr. Whiteside?
Yes. Fix anything, only stop driveling.
Anybody admire my Christmas present yet, Maggie?
Oh, I forgot. Look, everyone, from Mr. Jefferson to me.
Oh, it's charming. Let me see it. Oh, and it's inscribed, too. To Maggie, long may she wait. Bert. Why, Maggie, that's a lovely Christmas present. Isn't that sweet, Sherry?
Ducky.
See, Bert, I told you it was beautiful.
Well, shows you what you get if you save your coupons.
What's going on between you two, anyhow? Maggie, are you hiding something from us?
Good God, will this drivel never stop? My head is bursting.
A Jefferson special can cure anything. Oh, by the way, I got a 2-minute interview with Beverly Carlton at the station. You were right, Mr. Whiteside. He's quite something.
Go ahead, Bert, mix the drinks, will you?
On the fire. I was lucky to even get 2 minutes out of him. He was at a telephone booth for most of the time.
Bert, mix the drinks.
Okay. I couldn't tell what he was saying, but from the faces he was making, it looked like a scene out of one of his plays.
Bert, for goodness sakes, will you?
Just a moment, Mr. Jefferson. Mr. Carlton was at a telephone booth at the train station.
Certainly was. Kept talking and making the damnedest faces for about 5 minutes.
Bert, my boy, I have an idea. I shall love the Jefferson special. Make mine a double. My headache has gone with the wind.
Okay.
Philo Vance is now at work. Hello, operator dear. Has there been a call over this line from England in the past 30 minutes? Oh, yes, I'll wait.
Sherry, what is this?
Shh. There have been no calls from England over this line for the past 3 days. Oh, thank you. Lots of good. Now, will you repeat that, please? Here it is. Thank you, operator, and a very Merry Christmas to you.
Sherry, what is this? What does this mean?
Lorraine, my dear, you've just played the greatest love scene of your career with your old friend and co-star Beverly Carlton. Who would have thought just 5 minutes ago that you would not be going to London?
But that's not true. I was talking to Cedric. What do you mean?
What do I mean? You heard the operator here. All that I can tell you is that Beverly was engaging in one of his famous bits of mimicry. You've heard him do Lord Bottom before, haven't you?
Yes, of course. But why would he want to do such a thing? This is one of the most dreadful... Oh, God, those cables! Those cables! Give me the hotel, whatever it's called. I want the hotel. I'll pay him off for this if it's the last thing that I... Why, the skunk, the louse, the dirty white mansion house? Put me through to my maid. What? Who the hell do you think it is? Miss Sheldon, of course. Oh, God, those cables. If only Cosette has it. Cosette? Did you send those cables? Oh, God. Now listen, Cosette. I want you to send another cable to every one of those people and tell them somebody has been using my name and to disregard anything and everything they hear from me. Except this, of course. Don't ask questions. Do as you're told. Don't argue with me, you French bitch. God damn it, do as you're told. And unpack. We're not going.
Come on, dear, take it easy.
What do you mean, take it easy? Do you realize I'll be the laughing stock of England? Why, I won't dare show my face. I always knew Beverly Carlton was low, but not this low. Why? It isn't even funny. Why would he do it? That's what I'd like to know. Why would he do it? Why would anyone in the world want to play a silly little trick like this? I don't understand it. Do you, Sherry? Do you, Maggie? You both saw him this afternoon. Why would he walk out of here, go right up to a telephone booth, and try to ship me over to London on a fool's errand? There must have been some reason. There must have. It doesn't make sense otherwise. Why would Beverly Carlton, or anyone else for that matter, want me to... Oh, I think I begin to... Of course, that's it. Of course, that's it. Yes, and that's a very charming bracelet that Mr. Jefferson gave you, isn't it, Maggie, dear? Of course, it makes complete sense now. And to think that I nearly... Well, wild horses couldn't get me out of here now, Maggie. And if I were you, I'd hang on to that bracelet, dear. It'll be something to remember me by.
All right, Mr. Whiteside, almost time. Hook up, boys, start testing. Here's your new copy, Mr. Whiteside.
How much time?
Couple of minutes.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Are we coming in? A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D.
Here comes Jefferson Special. Oh, have we time?
Oh, I'm sure we do, Mr. Jefferson. I'm not leaving after all.
Really? Well, that's good.
Yes, and I hear you've written a simply marvelous play, Mr. Jefferson. I want you to read it to me. Tonight. Will you? We'll go back to the mansion house after dinner, and you'll read me your play.
Why, I should say so. I'd be delighted. Maggie, did you hear that? Say, I'll bet you did this. I'll bet you arranged the whole thing. Well, it's the finest Christmas present anyone could have given me. Maggie!
30 seconds, waiting.
Mr. Whiteside!
Quiet, please.
My son's run off in a freighter and my daughter's married an anarchist!
Quiet, please.
They say you told him to do it!
My poor Jude. My poor Richard. This is the most awful.
Quiet, please. We're going on the air.
Oh, I see you're still busy.
Don't tell me to be quiet!
Quiet, for God's sake. Quiet. Get out of the way. Please. All right, Maddie, right this way. Down here, this mic.
Okay, New York.
Good evening, everybody. Cream of Mush brings you Sheridan Whiteside.
This is Whiteside speaking. On this eve of eves, when my own heart is overflowing with peace and kindness, I think it most fit to tell that story of the still and lustrous night, nigh unto 2,000 years ago.